Hey there YouTube, this is Mr.Lubufu and welcome back to MTG Mastery. This week we're going to crack every pack from Mercadian Masques, known to be a absolutely terrible block. Since Urza's Saga block was so insanely busted with Tolarian Academy and all these other just bonkers things, they toned it back a lot, and so the power level of these cards are much smaller than the last set. But we're still going to go ahead and crack open each one of these packs and see what we've got. Starting with Enslaved Hordes, a 4-mana 4/4. When it comes into play, each other player may return a creature card from his graveyard to play. Sailmonger, 4-mana for a 3/3. The target creature gains flying, but any player may use that ability. Henge of Ramos, so it's tapped to add a colorless or 2 colorless and the tap to add 1 mana of any mana to your mana pool. Sand Squid is our rare, because I forgot to check the uncommons. It's a 4-mana 2/2 that you can tap a creature. That creature doesn't untap as long as it remains tapped, and you may choose not to untap it, and it has Island Walk. It also says Squid. It's the only thing that can beat, what is it? Giant Octopus can beat Mega Shark, that's it. Surprising Raiders, a 3-mana 1/2. When it becomes blocked, return it to its owner's hand. Rashadan Airships, 3-mana 3/1 flyer that can only block creatures with flying. That seems like a limited, very strong card. Soul Channeling, pay 2 life, regenerate enchanted creature. Shock Troops, 4-mana 2/2 that you can sack it to deal 2 damage to target creature or player. Tiger Claws, you may play it. It has flash, and enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and trample. We got a foil Squall. You can sort of see it there. 2 damage to each creature with flying. As you can see, the foils are just a replacement of the normal commons, or whatever rarity you had. Lightning House is a 4-mana 3/2 first strike. Ancestral Mask, enchanted creature gets +2/+2 for each other enchantment in play. Thermal Gliders, a 3-mana for a 2/1 flying pro red. Stinging Barriers, an 0/4 that you can ping things for blue and tap. And Bog Witch is 3-mana for a 1/1 that you can tap, discard a card to add black to your mana pool. Hope you guys get the feel for how weak these cards are. Sand Squid would probably be the pick there if we were drafting it, because it seems far and above more powerful than anything else in that pack. At least the next closest card would be the Anemones. I believe that's what or the Barrier, Stinging Barrier. It's not Stinging Anemones. But I'd rather have the more powerful blue card if I have to pick one. On to Nemesis now. This time I'm going to make sure to put the 3 uncommons and the rare in the back, so we can begin with the commons. Flowstone Strike. 2-mana, target creature gets +1/-1 and gains haste. Phyrexian Drivers, a 3-mana 1/1. When it comes to play, all other mercenaries get +1/+1. Oraxid, 4-mana 2/3 pro red. Sky Shroud Ridgeback, it's a green for a 2/3 with fading 2. Fanatical Devotion, 3-mana, sack a creature, regenerate target creature as an enchantment. Mog Toady is a 2-mana 2/2 that can't attack unless you control more creatures, and can't block unless you control more creatures. Stronghold Discipline, it's a 4-mana. Each player loses 1 life for each creature they control. Cloudskate, not as good as Riftwing Cloudskate, because this is just a 2/2 for 2 with flying that fades away. Seal of Strength, target creature gets +3/+3 at the cost of sacrificing this enchantment. Netter Indal is a 1-mana 1/1. You can discard a card from your hand. The target creature can't attack. Flowstone Crusher, it's a 4/4 that get +1/-1. Refreshing Rain is our first uncommon. If you control a swamp, or if an opponent controls a swamp and you control a forest, you can have target player gain 6 life. Stampede Driver, green for a 1/1 that you can discard a card. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and trample until end of turn. Flowstone Armor, you may choose not to untap it. Target creature gets +1/-1 as long as it's tapped. And our rare, Slip Tide Serpent. It's a 4/4 for 6 that you can return it to its owner's hand for 4. Nothing insane, but that card actually is not bad and limited. It would follow up our Sea Squid, so we can build all of the aquatic denizens of the deep in limited. That's what we should do. Just get all the squids, all the leviathans, and the serpents. Yeah. Anyway, on to the prophecy. And according to the prophecy, we're going to crack this pack open and see what we get. Again, uncommons in the front. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, and our rare. Let's go ahead and take a look at Thresher Beast. It's a 5-mana 4/4 and it becomes blocked. Defending player sacks a land. Soul Charmer, a 3-mana 2/2. When it deals combat damage to a creature, you gain 2 life unless they pay 2. Rethink, 2 colorless and blue. Counter target spell unless they pay X, where X is its mana cost. Ventara Elephants, a 4/3 trample for 5 that can lose trample, but any player may use this ability. Panic Attack, 3 creatures can't block. Hazy Homunculus is a 1/1 that's unblockable as long as the defending player controls an untapped land. Plague Fiend is a 1/1 for 2. When it deals combat damage to a player, destroy it unless the controller pays 2. Greel's Caress is a 2-mana. You may play it anytime it gets in. It starts flash. Enchanted creature gets -3/-0. Diving Griffin is a 2/2 with flying and vigilance for 3. That's not bad for limited. Inflame deals 2 damage to each creature dealt damage this turn for red. Steel Strength, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, and another creature gets -1/-1. Seems like a good combat trick. Spike-Tail Drake is our first uncommon. It's a 3/3 for 5. They can sack it to mana leak a spell. Root Cage, Mercenaries don't untap during their controller's untap steps. It's certainly a hate card. Whip Sergeants, 2/1 for 3. The target creature gains haste until end of turn. And our rare, Blessed Wind. Target player's life total becomes 20. Simple, clean. You have infinite life? No, you have 20. You have 1 life? No, you have 20. I have -500 life, but I have a Platinum Angel? No, you have 20. Simple, clean. Seems decent in EDH too. Just 20. Anyway, I want to thank you guys all for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week where we crack Invasion Block. And be sure to check out the other episodes of Mastering Magic. Thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching this episode of MTG Mastery. If you guys are interested in any of the other videos in this series, whether it be lore, draft strategies, pack analysis, or the pack openings themselves, go ahead and click on the annotations now to be taken to playlists with the full list of all uploaded content of that type. Thank you guys all for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe.